Hello, hello. My name is Sherelle, and welcome to another live stream of LA Noire. I think that was kind of loud, so I felt like I was shouting. It's been a couple of days since I played again. Sorry for that. You know, things happen. Got busy playing other games and life and whatnot, but definitely excited to jump back in it today. Continuing this case we were doing. Game's definitely getting interesting, so I'm super excited for that. Hope everyone had a good weekend and a good Earth Day if you celebrate it. Give me a quick second. I'm going to put on my thumbnail. Oh, 1 second. Okay. Alright. I think I'm good. Alright, cool. I think I'm good. I'm trying to remember what we were doing last time. I think we got called here. Okay, I was just silencing my phone. Last thing I was on my phone buzzing and going off whenever. Okay. Cool. Alright.
They're waiting down at Tech Services, Phelps.
How many intuition points I have? Right? Still want to get that trophy where you use
that looks like
intuition
a
point.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Why is this so loud? Sorry, just turning down the audio a bit. There we go. It's like super loud in my ears. Not trying to go death or anything.
Hey, isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
Isn't that the cop that caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Isn't that the cop that did this? Isn't that the cop that did that?
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the spares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Gasoline? I've never heard of that. Alright, let's see here.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case. Keep upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Huh. Okay.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley?
Wow.
Sure, I knew that.
You see,
Sure
Finis,
you did, Fatty.
I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
All right, let's go break him in. All right. Okay, I was wondering if I can.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Alrighty. Last contact.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe?
Lying.
She didn't stay long.
You like holding your arm and stuff? Much easier.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
No. What about the alibi? Ah, that'll work.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her, and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you
What the
describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford coupe.
Huh.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
What? Why are you lying? I found a letter. Gosh, this guy's lying.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Well, if someone wants a divorce. It was from the attorney. There it is. Yep.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Hey, Lee, thanks for joining. Hope therapy went well for you. And hey, Salty, how you been? Thanks for joining. Okay.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
I think I'll give him a good cop.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Yes, alright. Bloodstained shirt. What do you guys say about that?
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
You cut yourself and it goes all over your shirt. Like, no, dude. Therapy went well. Glad to hear it, Lee. Glad to hear it. No.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
All right, guess we're going to the bar. Guess the next place we go to.
You know you made it.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap.
Sounds like a disease. Yeah, it does sound like it's salty. ADJ, what's going on? I'm pretty good. How are you doing today? How's your weekend? Alrighty, so we gotta go to the bar next. Oh, there's a crime nearby. Yes. I love doing these things. I got it, Fatty. Get in the car.
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times, Cole.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed.
Oh, not paying attention. Wait, is it through here? Let's see. 1 second. You're at it early? Yeah, I'm at it earlier than usual. Yes, I am. Weekend wasn't long enough, but it was great. How was yours? It was pretty good. It felt long to me for some odd reason. Usually the weekends fly by, but this weekend it seemed like it dragged on. It was really weird. We've been kicking ass. We've been kicking ass. Oh yeah, you talking about on Far Cry? Yeah, we have.
15 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 415.
Oh, it's over there. Okay, so I need to...
11K, officer needs help. 415 shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 11K, code 3.
I am taking like the longest way possible to get to this thing. Oh, did it disappear? Oh, that's not safe to do in the middle of the damn road. Oh no, it disappeared. No. I guess I took too long to get there. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, do a street crime. I'm really upset now. Ooh, wow. Oh no! Oh, the braking on this thing. Oh, there it is again.
Take the next left.
All units also needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 415.
11K.
Okay. Far Cry 5 is so good. Yes, it is. What's everyone think about the new God of War? I actually have been playing it salty over the weekend, and it's freaking amazing. It's completely different from the previous games. I love it. The whole combat system is really good. The story so far is very engaging. I think it's a very good game, but it's more like Dark Souls. I would say that it definitely is harder, in my opinion, because like if you don't level up your equipment and stuff, you really can get tore up in that game. But I don't know if I really would say it's like Dark Souls, maybe because of the difficulty. Is that why people are saying that? But it's really good. I'm really being blown away by it, I'll say that much. And I'm getting the new God of War tomorrow. Can't wait to play that. Yeah, ADJ, you're going to love it. You're not going to want to put the game down.
Officer needs help. 415 shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 11K, code 3.
Why don't you come on out, Jimmy? I won't let them hurt you. Not my honey boy.
I told you not to call me that, woman. Now shut the hell up.
You shut the hell up.
Is that the lady of the house?
It's a nice story. Two old lovebirds just moved in together. But they had a falling out, and he chased her across the yard with a 12 gauge.
That's messed up. Are we gonna have to shoot him? More likely.
Hit the bastard!
Officer down!
Oh yeah, he's killing people. He's gotta go.
Give yourself up! Now!
Yeah, he is so killing
You're
people.
a cop killer! Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
What have they done to you?
You killed a cop, woman. He had to die. Kratos, yeah, he's still a god. He's a demigod, Lee. He's still a god. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for that demo too tomorrow, ADJ. I've been waiting for this game for a while as well. But yeah, Kratos is still a god. He's a demigod.
You can drive.
Yep, take us there. Yeah, he's the son of a god. Yes, he is, Lee. Yep. I bet you can guess which god. It's kind of obvious if you think about it. I call the new God of War God of Dark Souls The Last of Us Edition. That's a good one.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and
That's
Galloway.
the LAPD.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. So what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Which letter?
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was
Wow.
going to show him.
Cruelty, huh? You know, I actually don't mind his beard, but it's funny how you said that. Yeah. I like his beard. Alrighty. Let's go. Got 2 questions for you.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Really now? Can't say.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay?
Yep.
And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
I don't want to say anything about his anger issues because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But yeah. You're gonna go bald and then get the beard going, ADJ. That's. I mean, there's a lot of women out there that like beards. You know, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's like the new thing, rocking a beard.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
A broad 9.
He drove me up to Mojave.
I haven't found one of those newspapers in a while.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Oh.
You're gonna see your married man again?
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. Don't tell them where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks.
Oh yes, I'm gonna rock it. But it looks like Kratos has his head on upside down. I tried the ball with the Rick Ross beard. This would be new. Rick Ross beard, yeah. Oh man. Ah.
Just picked Fruit Market. That's where Antonia went to call for a cab last night.
Okay. Are we done here? I guess I can go to the fruit market next.
Say, honey, what time do you get off?
Dang, that guy was so hitting on that girl. Oh, wrong one. Wrong thingy.
Damn, a cop from the newspapers.
Locations just picked. What a name. Oh wow, it's just over there. Holy crap. Well, I guess I can cross the street. Don't mind me, I always hit you guys all the time. Oh, I think you'll like that. I think you enjoyed that razor and shaving foam. I feel like I'm running so slow.
Handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Alright, give me a quick second, guys. Let's put you on a blue screen. Okay, let's see here. Thanks for stopping by, ADJ. I appreciate it as usual. See you later, and have a good rest of the workday. I said some turpentine to wash off the red paint on them. Alright. Okay, guys.
Could have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
Such a fatty, dude.
Just don't know how to dance to bebop.
What's going on, man?
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Alright, Clem Feeney.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention,
Really?
Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Apparently you like to give her eyes, man. You know what she's wearing.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Well, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Oh yeah? You really?
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Movements of victory.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Really? Alright, that car that he was talking about before.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
I got a call back to that Universal Chorus line.
Alrighty. Let's see, what are we gonna find? Got anything back here, buddy? Huh? Nope, nothing back here. Okay. Damn.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
The hell is a scalpel?
Why cut someone who was already dead?
Yeah,
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. You must have seen it during the war.
I don't think that's...
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Wait. Didn't I find something like that? Yeah. 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 3. I remember the note. God, good thing I have good memory sometimes. There we go.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Oh shit. Yeah, that was her bracelet. I didn't realize it was a bracelet until I saw the thing up top. So yeah, he's done something. Well, guess it's time to...
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
Yeah, I'm going, fatty.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Oh my god.
The fruit guy's getting away, Phelps.
You're not gonna shoot out tires now. That was such a sharp turn.
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
God, it's way over here.
Now who's about to get picked?
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Golly. Oh my god.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
Oh boy. I think I got him right. That's not how he ended up. He ended upside down though. Oh my god.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury.
Nice.
I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Expect vehicle damage on that one. To answer your question, I don't think he is the God of War. I'm just gonna throw it out in the dark as a guess, but this is the kid, low-key. Well, Lee, just to give you a backstory, pretty much Kratos did actually take out the God of War, and he kind of inherited that title, so he is the God of War in a way. There's no possible way that that kid could be Loki. I know what you're
Sarge,
saying.
why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Yeah, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads. How can we fail, Skip, with the Shadow leading the show? Who the fuck is the Shadow? Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. You're sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son?
Oh, it's not like you did a bad guess. You know, I don't think you said you've played any of the other games, so you're just kind of going off of what you think, which is not bad. But yeah, he's a demigod. His father is Zeus, so that's another thing. And yeah, he actually took out the god of war, and that's how he inherited that title. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's a good guess. Like I said, no judgment here on that.
Bitch, you bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
A white shoe slaying. Slaying, huh? Who's this creeper right here?
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped
Oh, I didn't
down
say
with
nothing
gas
important.
seeping into his tiny
You're grizzly.
reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
All right.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
Okay. All right.
I didn't come to California to be a sec.
But treats me nice.
Oh, it is raining. Look at this.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it going to stop?
Oh, there we go. Good old street crime. I'm gonna change outfits this time. Don't believe everything you read in the papers. Let's get that one. Very nice. All right, Lee.
A fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows maketh the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first base.
Oh my gosh. It's definitely raining. That is for sure.
415 at Alvera Street.
Am I exploring? Oh, I'm just exploring the upper half of this part. Okay.
Unit to handle code 3 identified.
11K, go ahead.
You're crazy.
Well, I'm crazy. It's your fault. Running around behind my back.
Damn.
How am I supposed to trust you, goddammit?
Whoa, sir. I think you ought to calm down.
Mind your own goddamn business. Why is everybody always on my case?
Oh my god. Really, dude? Old man.
Officer, watch it!
Oh my god.
Give it up, old man!
Get the bastard.
There's way too many people in the way.
Kill a cop, and it's the elected...
Help, you're covered.
God. Right in the ding dong.
Car 11K. Code 4 at Olvera Street, but I'll need an ambulance. Shots fired. The suspect is down.
Roger on your ambulance, 11 King. All units be advised, code 4 at the Olvera Street Plaza.
Okay. Take us to the...
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Detectives?
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death?
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
Yeah.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Alrighty. Let's examine. Okay. What?
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Superior Laundry. Okay.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Okay. Well, nothing ripped off this time. I don't think there's anything else we can look at. Arms, head. Can't go down. Okay. Some money.
Circumstantial.
Yeah. Just money. Nothing important.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Okay. Dude. Shoe marks again?
No drag marks. The killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Sorry about that. Alright, seems like we need to make a call. Let's go do that. Okay, guess not. Who's this?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Aw. I like her outfit.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Hobo. I think she's telling the truth.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Hobo leader?
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Hobo leader. I just have to call the,
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thank you.
Hobo camp. That's a funny name. I guess we better go to, the laundry services. Not the hobo camp yet. How far away is this hobo camp? Oh, not hobo camp. The laundry. I'm just calling it hobo camp. This is not my car. What am I doing?
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
Jeez. Person. Jose, speed up. I swear I am not a horrible driver. Jeez. Superior Laundry.
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks now.
Alright. There's the owner. Oh, that must be him behind the counter.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
Jeez. Alright, man. Get to work.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
F1363, right? F13. F136. There it is.
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Guess it's a very nice laundry place. See how far away this is. Super close. Okay. We will not be driving that far. Still have not gone up here to Hollywood. I'll drive this into super close, fatty. Come on.
105 North Avenue.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Oh, little girls.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
Oh, no.
Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss.
No, boy.
I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's procedure. You see to your girls.
Little one right there looks so upset.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide.
Okay.
You want to hear something funny, Tarleton? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules them out as a suspect.
We're just gonna... Okay, is there a point to this? Guess not.
Need to check if she was a regular.
Baron's Bar.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Something always goes down. Why would the picture be down is a good question. We already looked at matches. I think there'd be something different on that one.
Baron's Bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Yeah. Is that her purse? What's it doing here?
Nothing significant.
Oh.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Maybe if... No.
Okay.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Okay. Oh. What is this?
Optimistic, Cole.
Yeah.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
Yeah, it's nothing important. Another one. Hey, King Gamer Arthur.
So she went
How's
out
it going?
without her handbag?
It's kind of odd.
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Hmm.
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Hmm. Yeah.
I could see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
He has muddy boots. Why does he have muddy boots?
Lars was out in the rain last night.
Yes, he was. You're great. Hey, welcome back, Lee. I did Resident Evil 2 Claire B speedrun yesterday on my channel. Ah, nice. How did that go? That is my favorite Resident Evil, by the way, number 2. Okay, we still haven't got everything. 1 second. Anything on your boat? Oh, look.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Okay, we got everything. Guess I should go back in. Guess we gotta talk to him. Well, use the phone first since that came up. Where's the phone at? Oh, there it is. It's like in a weird, little awkward place.
Operator, message for KGPL.
2 hours and 33 minutes.
Putting you through now.
A rank, no saves. Very nice, dude.
Cole
Very
Phelps,
nice.
badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks for your help.
And doing that with no saves, too. That's really good, King Gamer. Very good. Wish I could have came to see that. Alright. Time to talk to you, man.
For the record, Mr. Terrelson, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
You look very upset, dude. Okay. Lars. Possible.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
It's should try and get this trophy. What can I accuse him with, though?
I think you're lying, Lars. I think you were mad at your wife for embarrassing you in front of your friends. I think you came back here and strangled her and then dumped her body on the hill.
You think I strangled my wife? How do you expect to prove that?
What about the rope? Since we just saw on your
Your wife was strangled with triple braid rope. The bow line from your boat is a perfect match.
Look, I know this looks bad. I'm gonna have to come to terms with the fact that I let her go.
Are you gonna have time to play some Far Cry today? Yes, actually, Lee. After I'm done streaming, I gotta clean up a little bit, and then I'll be able to play before I head to the gym, so I'll let you know. I'm a pro. I practice a lot. Hey, practice makes perfect, right? That's good.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
Alright, let's use I think you look like you're lying, though. But I would just try to get this trophy, so I'm just gonna remove an answer. Bad cop.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes.
The Barons Club?
Bar down on North Beaudry Avenue.
Barons Bar?
Barons Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Okay, victim's state of mind.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Alright. You're still lying. Let's just do this. Gonna give you a good old bad cop, dude.
Spill it, Terrellson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
Jeez, dude.
What time did she leave the
Sounds
party?
like you need a divorce.
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
I found a new website. It's like old YouTube. It's called PewTube. Really? Never heard of that. Alright.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
Lie. Let's see what the computer has to say. Yeah.
You're lying, Lars.
Your
You
shirt.
didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
That shirt, man. Let's get that wet jacket, huh?
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Terrellson. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. Sounds like the Terrellson broad had her last drink at Barron's Bar. You should check the place out.
Off to the bar. We go.
Appreciate your time, sir.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Far as the bar? Not that far. Everything's close. The bar, the laundromat. This is very close. I can wait. Was there any crimes on? Nope, no crimes. Don't see any crimes. Jeez.
minutes.
Okay. Baron's Bar. Alright, gonna put you on a blue screen again, guys, and I'll be right back. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's go into the bar.
Gents, drink?
Phelps
Sure.
and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Alright, Benny. What you got for me? Last contact?
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
Getting good call.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Okay.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
Wow, she had 4 drinks, 2 rye on ice, 1 Manhattan, 13 rickety. Alright.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
Yes, you do.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in
Oh,
uniform.
wow.
His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Okay.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
1 second. Alright, sorry about that. We asked him about the taxi, so I'm assuming
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Yeah, she likes dancing.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates.
He's gonna run.
That's him.
LAPD. Don't make me chase you, shitbird.
Oh my gosh.
You can't let the son of a bitch get away.
Road has socks in it, Brazil.
Bates! We just want to talk.
Whoa.
We got a ride. Get in and drive.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Oh my god. Dope.
Let's end this farce.
Holy. I think I got you.
All right.
Put your hands where I can
you got
see
me.
them.
I've had enough.
Thanks to that car, that actually saved me a lot of trouble. Thank you, car. Thank you, good pedestrian.
Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
How'd I do, Mr. Bates?
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
No, we're not.
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your salty had the same idea.
So, where's the sailor?
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You doing that face again?
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Find him a cozy cell. Okay. Wait, I'm just gonna look for I guess better call it this and stuff on the map. Any day now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thanks, ma'am.
You can't really help me.
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
Oh God, where is he? I don't see him on the map. Does that have to be my
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
I hope you're right.
Oh my God, dude.
You see our taxi anywhere?
What was it? 3591? Was that the name of the taxi?
Where's that cab got to now?
11K, yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitmer. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitmer, 11K.
Okay. 3591. Alright. Do I not? I guess I don't update it yet. Nothing. I guess I can't change it yet. Alright. Oop.
Further on your APB on yellow cab number 3591. Vehicle identified at Reggie's Cafe, heading north on Whitmer. KGPL clear.
Oh, I think this is the guy.
3591. That's him there, Phelps. Hit the siren.
Whoa! I nearly crashed into the back of him.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It's a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
What demo's coming out tomorrow? The game's called Detroit. Detroit Become Human. That's the game demo that's coming out tomorrow. Okay, where are we gonna go to? The police station. Yeah, because I gotta get the, James guy. I'll let you drive to this one.
You know the way. You can drive.
Yeah. You drive. I think I'm only gonna stream for about another 10 minutes or so. That'll be an hour and a half, and that's plenty of time for me.
He's in interview 2.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to make homicide.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning.
Alrighty. Contact with victim.
You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour.
Is this supposed to be a good game? Yes, it's really supposed to be good. If you're curious, you can look at a trailer of it if you really are curious to what it's called. It's a game where you have to make like decisions. It's like kind of how Life is Strange is. Every choice you make has consequences. It's one of those kind of games, but it's like more like action and shit like that as well. But it looks really good.
Yes, I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrelson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
Hello, you're lying.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
He's looking at him. Incident with Bates.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrelson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
Those eyes again.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab, and I caught a bus back to the base.
Did you?
We spoke to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband bawling about her kids. She looked old. Left around closing, maybe 1:30. Got on a bus and she fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American, 249. I went past her place. She jumped off and I stayed on it downtown. After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro. The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa?
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
Okay, cab ride.
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
That's not how I'd put it.
Oh, you were doing some bad stuff, man. Oh.
So the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
What now? Drive all the way to San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
There's a depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
Guess we're going to the bus depot.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick. You'll get roasted.
Where is... Okay, it's not super far. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, Patty.
Three suspects in the can and one on the hoof. There's still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, could we have Lars Terrellson picked up?
11K, roger.
Okay, it's more taxis now. There was never this many taxis, I don't think.
5 charges en route to 496 Broadway. You have another assignment here, Central? Continue to respond, sir.
I think after I do this bus depot thing, I'm gonna cut the stream. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Ugh.
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
LAPD. We're after the driver of All-American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute. Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
Jeez. 74, huh?
We'll need to run the loop.
We're not going to drive the whole thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
Won't take long. How long does it span? Oh my god. Come on, dude. Gotta get to 74.
All-American 7-4. Let's go get him. This could be a long trip, Cole.
Or it could be a short one.
And here's me without my hip flask and only a pain in the ass for company.
Way to kick off the drive in high spirits, Rusty. Comments like that put me in just the right mood for some legwork.
Touchy.
You know what your problem is? You don't like hard work. This kind of rigorous search is what police work is all about. Discipline.
Save it, folks. You're just as bored as I am.
Hopefully this won't take long. Oh my god, person, really?
Nope, still no sign of him.
Did you doze off, Rusty? I think you slept through my solving the case.
Yeah, very funny. Just give me a nudge if you see him, all right?
How about you nudge me?
I think that's a job for your wife. That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
Alrighty. It's a red light, so I really can't get behind her. Yeah, he is too grumpy. I agree, Lee. He does need to get laid or something. Or drink more. I think he just needs to drink more, honestly. Are we gonna, like... Okay, I should probably wait till the bus turns first and then try to get it that way. Okay, this is taking way too long. Can I just... Hey, what the hell?
There's some kind of problem, buddy?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
Okay. Anyways. Guess we can get to the,
So Sailor Boy escaped by the seat of his bell-bottom trousers. He left the broad alive.
Left her by the hobo camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup. These bows hate cops.
These bows. Alright, let's just get to the location and then I'm gonna quit the stream. Alright.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to.
I think we ought to.
I guess we ought.
Yep, let's go, Fatty. Drive us there. No, not that car. That's not our... Is this our car? No, I don't think so.
You're behind the wheel.
You're looking for a tall, disfigured man at the camp.
Could be difficult. Most bums look deformed to me.
Come on, Rusty. This isn't gothic fiction. Hobos are just like you or me. They're just men who've fallen on hard times.
You ain't much of a detective, Phelps, if you think a hobo's like me. Clue number one, how do I smell?
Of alcohol and stale sweat. You know, I may be onto something here.
Very funny, Phelps.
Very funny.
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
What the hell? Won't get us far. I need you to stay copacetic. We need to hold out until the cavalry arrive.
How do we do that?
Like this. Buck him up and keep him down, bro.
If you want your rightful share, we need to fight for it.
Oh my god. I guess.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just crazy?
Oh, come on, dude.
Your disciples know what you did last night?
Let's get that disfigured son of a bitch and the rest of his acolytes.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman.
It's
We're
hard to
taking
get, like, you
downtown.
literally gotta press the button to
You
get in the
can't
combat
do
mode, and I
anything
keep
more
forgetting
to
to
me
do
than what
that.
the Japanese have already done.
Wow. Okay.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
Okay. Alright, so I guess we better...
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. For God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Yeah, really. Missing morphine. Alright. Am I gonna go back or what? Okay. There's rope.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
TT.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
No, he does not. Well, that's everything. Okay. Guess I gotta go to the station, right? I think that's where they took them. Yep. Alright, this is definitely where I'm gonna quit now. Once I get here. It's kind of all just jumped on me. It just got thrown on me. I was expecting to fight a hobo. Alright, so we're not that far away from it. I'll let him drive.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same shtick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder.
Yeah, I'm actually about to cut the stream, Lee. I'm about to do that. I gotta quickly go clean one of my rooms, and then I'm gonna actually jump on Far Cry 2, if you're down to play. Alrighty, that's where I wanted to
Going
get.
this way.
Yeah, I'll do this next time. I don't feel like interrogating. Alrighty, well, that's all I'm going to do today. Appreciate everyone that came through, said hello and all that good stuff. I will be back tomorrow, hopefully, if not sometime this week, with more of this. Hoping to get a real big dent in it this week so I can get closer to beating it. Hopefully next week will be a good, hopefully next week I would like to beat this game, so that's what I'm on track to do. But anyways, I hope everyone has a good night, day, wherever they're at, and I'll see you again with more. Bye guys, and have a good one.